Gregg Jarrett. Former U.S. Attorney Brett Tolman is with us. Gregg, start with you. All right, there's a lot to go over in terms of what to absorb this week, what we expect next week that we will hear on Monday from Devon Archer. I assume that it'll be pretty blockbuster. James Comer told me that they're going to try and get this deposition out, at least the transcript, as quickly as possible. Hopefully we know by Monday night when we come back on the air.
Yeah, Devon Archer may blow the whistle. I mean, this is a guy who knows where the bodies are buried in the Biden family. And the Burisma scam is a prime example. There's an email where a top Burisma executive, Sean, demands that Biden uses influence to close down a criminal investigation of the company. So what does Hunter do? He flies off to Dubai. He meets with the CEO, Zaleshevsky, who demands that he get his dad, the vice president, on the telephone. He did. And thereafter, Joe Biden travels to Ukraine and he makes his infamous extortion demand that the prosecutor be fired or the U.S. will withhold $1 billion in financial aid. And within hours, of course, Viktor Shokin was canned. So mission accomplished. Is that a crime? Of course it is. Quid pro quo, violation of the Foreign Corrupt Practices Act. You're using your public office for self-enrichment. And the FBI's 1023 form is evidence of bribery. Zaleshevsky told the confidential informant that Biden's coerced him into shelling out an additional $10 million for the Shokin firing, $5 for Hunter, $5 for the big guy. And if the money was funneled through shell companies to hide the source, that's money laundering. So, you know, is it any wonder that the DOJ and the FBI had to shut down the Hunter Biden case to protect Joe Biden?
All right, Brett, let me go to you. Well, you know, what the judge discovered this week is interesting to me, and it dovetails into all of this here, because what the prosecution and the defense had agreed on, there's no doubt there was full agreement to this paragraph that they stuck in the gun charge section of this plea agreement. The United States agrees not to criminally prosecute Hunter Biden for any federal crimes related to the case. The deal reads, but it only left open the possibility of prosecution for any future conduct. They were trying to put this entire issue to rest as it relates to Hunter Biden. Now, I argue that the main reason is to protect Joe Biden, because now we went from Joe Biden saying I never discussed any foreign business deals of Hunter to I've never been in business with Hunter. Then the details, as Gregg pointed out in the 1023 form, then the IRS whistleblowers, all this new information cascading down on the entire web of lies that they were weaving here. The timing could not be worse for them. This judge has got to stand firm on this.
Sean, thanks for having me on. It's very nuanced unless you've been in the Department of Justice, you've worked as a federal prosecutor. Let me tell you, let me break this down for you, what they did, what DOJ did here, and why it is a racket to protect Joe Biden. So when you file a plea agreement, that plea agreement by the U.S. Attorney's Manual and the Department of Justice policy is required to list all components of the deal. They didn't do that. Instead, they put the most important part of the deal, the secret part of the deal, they put that in a separate document. It's a diversion agreement. That agreement doesn't have to be revealed to the public. It can remain confidential. The judge just merely asked a few modest, normal questions, and a landmine occurred in this hearing. And the judge then started to get very uncomfortable with what was going on. So she asked directly, and you look at the transcript, it's stunning, Sean. The judge asked the U.S. Attorney's Office, asked the DOJ prosecutor, have you ever seen an instance in which the Department of Justice has given immunity for crimes unrelated to what they are pleading guilty to? And this prosecutor said, no, I have not. And from there, it unraveled. They had to admit, however, that there was an open investigation because they have previously told Congress that there's an open investigation. Why did they do that? Because they want to be able to keep all of that information away from Congress, arguing that they don't have to turn it over under FOIA. So all of this was supposed to be a nice, packaged, secret deal where two sides were actually on the same side trying to protect Joe Biden.
Gregg and Brett, thank you. Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.